You know, the Growth Care page has been very active this week. There's a lot going on. You've settled a bunch of arguments, a bunch of things going on. So just go back to asking gardening questions. How about we do that?
We're there. We're back.
All right, we're back. And Kay has a question. She says this plant is 17 years old. It's gorgeous. I did check this out. I'm like, wow, I'm so jealous. It has a lot of new growth, and she's wondering if she should trim the bottom or all over to make it grow. She wants it taller.
Well, I'm sorry to say she's not going to get it taller. It is a Nephtitis, which is a vining plant. I mean, that plant looks truly
Great.
outstanding.
Yeah.
No, if you pruned all that bottom off, it's just going to get fuller and do it all over again. So enjoy your plant. It's doing what it's supposed to do, and it looks great.
And go get something taller.
Yeah,
go to the garden center
go
and
to
get
the
something
garden
taller.
Wait till it's not as cold as it is
Yeah,
now.
that's right.
Don't be bringing those plants. I don't care if it's 2 minutes or whatever.
That's a beautiful, and that's a variegated leaf too, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Nephtitis. It's a beautiful
really
plant.
beautiful. All right, Connie wants to know what this plant is called. Oh, look at that.
Well, it's in the bromeliad family, but that's a Guzmania, one of the bromeliads. Now, the cool part about a bromeliad is you water those flower cup type things. Keep the soil very slightly moist, but that's not where it gets its water. It actually gets its water when you pour it into that cup. You'll see them, you know it's a good indoor plant because you'll see them in a lot of malls and shopping centers where they want color, but they don't have enough light. So that's a great plant, nice and easy. After those flowers die back, or the mother plant, you'll get some pups on the side. You can cut them off and then replant them, and it'll take a while for them to bloom. And if you don't have one that's blooming, put it in a plastic bag, put a apple in there, and the ethylene gas it gives off will trigger the blooming.
Oh, that's a good plan.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, now Patsy wonders if she should fertilize indoor plants in the winter. It's a good question.
Yeah, I don't start fertilizing until, as you know, the days are getting longer, right?
About
We're
2
gaining
minutes a day.
minute. What?
2 minutes a day now.
2 minutes a day. So wait until, I start half strength sometime late March, April when the sun is stronger. There's no reason. You don't really want to force growth right now because it'll stretch. So just wait it out. At least is the way I do it, is wait until the sun gets stronger and the days get longer.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That rhymed.
Yes, it did. Gary wants to know if he should tend or turn over his compost bin in the winter.
Well, you really don't want to turn it over because, compost heats up, right? So it's heating up, and if you turn it, you kind of stop that from happening. Now, if you really feel like you got to do it, wait till the days in the double digits, 20s would be nice if it got over 30, and then turn it. But if it's frozen, leave it alone because underneath there, as it decomposes, it generates heat. But if you turn it, you're going to slow that process down. So I would leave it alone until, again, spring.
So it's frozen on top, and if you keep putting things on it, it just keeps
That's okay.
freezing the layers?
But you can leave the stuff on top. That's not a problem.
Okay, and then it just continues to heat from the
But
bottom.
the bottom is what's, where it's actually activating and composting right there in the bottom. And the heat gets very, very, very
I know
hot.
we were teasing you about vacation, but you are heading south to a different latitude. You'll have a different attitude, but you're still going to join us live, right?
I'll be here, not next week, but
Laura will
Laura
be
next
here,
week.
Laura will be here next
And
week
then after that, I'll be here
from Florida,
from Florida,
St. George Island.
St. George Island.
So
Yeah,
jealous.
yeah.
Okay, that's great. We will find Bob and we will show you what his backdrop looks like, which will be a little bit nicer than ours for a while.